What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at the time of this live video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm live. A lot of times when I do these walk and talks, I do them recorded, just for the simple fact of it's hard for me to see what's going on if you guys are typing questions or anything. But a lot of people have been encouraging me to go live versus the recorded videos because then you get an alert saying that I'm talking and you guys want that. So here I am. Anyways, of course, I'm always joined by Ozzy. Say hi, Ozzy. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day so far. Good morning. Good morning. I'm got my reading glasses on. Hey, what's up, Cindy? Good morning, Naresh. Christine Jackson Elder. Hello. Happy afternoon from Ontario, Canada. Hey, I'm meeting a lot of people from Canada lately. Canada and Texas. That's like my big thing right now. If you guys saw my show last night, Serena Williams, Serena Buffalino, and Patricia Geigich. I always say her name wrong, and I apologize. They're both from Canada. One of my coaching clients is up in Canada. So thank you. What's up? Good morning, Katie. So yeah, I just thought I'm out here for a walk. And of course, as always, I've got a lot of stuff on my mind, a lot of things that are bothering me, a lot of things that are inspiring me. So I thought rather than doing a recorded video of what's bothering me, I would just come to you live and just kind of have the conversation a little bit raw from, from me. One of the things that's really pissing me off right now, hey, good morning, Bobby, is the fact of all the hate and the anger and the divisiveness that's going on in social media, on Facebook, especially what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people get really, really torn up about masks. I'm seeing people get really torn up about all lives matter. These lives matter. I'm seeing people get upset about presidential election. I'm seeing people get really mean. And that's what it pisses me off, is you don't have to be an asshole, right? I think Serena said the other night on my Tuesday night show when she was on there, she's like, I can't remember exactly what it was about being an asshole, but don't be an asshole. Don't be one-sided. Don't be hateful or hurtful. Don't call people names. Don't insinuate that they are a name. This world is trying to unite. This world is trying to say, hey, we're sick and tired of all this bullshit. And I personally believe in the Pareto principle. If you guys don't know what the Pareto principle is, it's the 80-20 rule. And I think, and I believe that 80% of the people in this world are really fucking cool. 80% of the people in this world are fucking cool. They'll do something for you. They don't care what you do. You got the other 20% who are closed-minded, narrow-minded, fear-minded, lack-minded, victim-minded, ego-minded, greed-minded, religious-minded, every-minded. You got the other 20% who's trying to control the rest of the fucking world, right? And that's what the news media is doing. That's what all of this is designed, I believe, and I'm not getting any fucking conspiracy theories, but something's going on that's making us fight each other and making us, pick sides. Hey, what's up, Travis? Good morning. There's something going on where they're trying to make us pick sides. And again, if you think about 80% of the world is fucking cool, what is that saying? That means the 80% has to stand strong, has to stand solid against the 20% that's trying to fuck us up, the 20% that's trying to control us. And again, I'm not going to call it politics or anything else. I'm just talking about you. What are you doing? Are you getting on there and posting 17 times a day about how you don't want to wear a fucking mask? Or are you getting on there posting 17 times a day about how everybody should wear a fucking mask? Let me ask you this question very straightforwardly. Have you ever had a Facebook post that you did that was controversial or potentially divisive? Have you ever had somebody go, hey, wow, I really see your point of view. Thank you so much. I'm going to consider that differently. Most of the times you don't. Most of the times you post because it's the gang mentality. You guys want more people to jump on your bandwagon and be like, yeah, all this and all that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, those guys are jerks. See what I mean? I've got validation. Everybody thinks everybody else is a jerk. What did that solve? What did that solve? Let me get rid of my text message telling me my breakfast is ready because I'm not home. Anyways, I'm with you guys. Hey, so what's going on? So it's up to us. People ask me why I'm happy, and people ask me how I'm confident. People ask me how I keep going. And I'm like, the big truth is I'm letting go of anger. I'm letting go of resentment. I'm letting go of the need to be in control. I am in letting go of the need to be right. I'm letting go of the need to prove myself. I'm letting go of the need of people's significance and their approval. And you know what happens when you do that? You don't have as much anger in your body about things that are going on. You start seeing things from a love standpoint. And I'm not gonna get all shishi foo-foo on you, but the truth of the matter is, when you love yourself first, good morning, when you love yourself first, that's the beginning. And I'm sorry to say this to you, this is probably gonna be true for you. You're miserable with yourself, so you're projecting out onto society the things that you hate, because often we hate in ourselves what we don't like in other people. And I've told people that. Some people get it, I see that, and some people say, no, that's not true. But then when I dig, I find out they're pissed off about something that happened to them when they were a kid. And that translates into an authority figure, and that authority figure is that parent. So if you tell me to wear a mask, I feel like it's a parent telling me to wear a mask, so I'm not going to, fuck you. A lot of that deep-seated shit. So I ask you guys, because again, I'm very passionate about this, I ask you guys to consider what you're writing on Facebook and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to prove and what you're trying to elicit. Are you trying to elicit answers and solutions? Or are you trying to elicit the gang mentality? Are you trying to piss off the people that maybe have a different view of you? Are you hoping that I see people like, I hope I piss off people and they delete me. What the fuck is that? Really? Back before social media, guess what? Most of us didn't know how we voted. Most of us didn't know what we thought about abortion. Most of us didn't know if the other person was racist or not. But now we've got social media and everybody's out there going, hey, I align with this group and I'm doing the same thing. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be divisive. I am trying to say, hey, there are multiple points of perspective on any situation. You guys ever heard of the telephone game? The telephone game, if you've never heard of that, is where I tell you a story. And then I go tell you to go tell 20 other people that story. And then when I get to that last person, is the story the same? Now, if you guys ever heard of that, you know what the answer is. No. And actually, I will tell you the fucking honest truth. I had one of my boot camp events, your KICKASS Unstoppable boot camp event years ago. And I wanted to try this out for myself. There was about 20 people in the group. And I told the first person a story that was probably not more than 40 seconds long. Very simple. And I was just like, okay, I just want to prove a point, because if they got that one, I was going to do a different one that was going to be a little bit more complicated. So I did the easy one. There was only 20 people. Sure enough, they got to the last person, the story was different. And I'm like, how is the story fucking different? It was everybody's perception of what they heard, what truth they heard, what they took out of their selective hearing is what they heard. So when you think about all the stuff that's coming at you guys, and coming at us through news and through social media and through our friends and through our text messages and our Marco Polos and our WhatsApps and everything else, we're getting barraged. So we're not hearing everything. We're not listening to everything. We're not doing our fact checking. We're just turning around and regurgitating that hate and that anger and that frustration out on other people. And then we feel good. Oh, I told them, I gave them a piece of my mind. I told those Trump supporters. I told those Biden supporters. I told those abortion supporters, the mask supporters, whatever, Stop looking outside of yourself for the solutions and pointing the problems at other people, and just take a look at the accountability mirror and say, hey, what can I do? What can I work on? What are my weaknesses? Am I too angry? Okay, then why am I too angry? What am I not doing? Am I being congruent with myself? I had, good morning, Colleen. I've had people reach out to me recently, really, really cool. If you know my story, I used to be a suit and tie speaker, got up, said the same things all the other guys did, wearing the suit, shiny shoes, holding my hand in the fucking triangle pose, worried about where I was speaking from, what part of the stage, and anchoring and all this other crap. And when I decided to do the KICKASS thing, I got a lot of people that were cool with it because they wanted to live vicariously through me. They wanted to do something crazy, but they didn't have the balls to do it. They were worried about their reputation and everything. So, come on, Ozzy. You want a break? Ozzy's getting a little tired. All right, walk and talk's going to take a little break here for a second. Stand underneath a tree. I've been in a weird mood, so I walked a lot today. My pain hasn't been too bad, so I'm thankful for that. But people have been hitting me up like saying, dude, I just love your authenticity. I love your congruency. I love the bandana. I love the rock studio look. I love the way you talk. I love your heart. And you have no idea how much that means to me. I've been thanking everybody profusely for that because it's been a long journey. It's tough. in some situations just to be who you are. And I tell people to fly your freak flag. Whatever it is that you want to do, be that. Because when you do that, you don't have animosity, you don't have hatred, you don't have that desire to get people's approval and attention. You get into what's called flow state. And when you're in a flow state and you're not projecting or worrying or trying to control the future, you know, you're not, oh, what's going to happen with this? And what, well, if this happens and that happens, this happens, blah, blah, blah. You're missing the moments. And I don't need to go into that because if you follow me even for a short time, you know what I think about moments. But when you start loving yourself and believing in yourself and you stop putting up with the bullshit of yourself, I was talking to somebody the other day and they were talking about something and I said, do you realize you're trying to trick yourself into not believing the truth? You were trying to run away from your own fucking truth in your own head. You're the one that's controlling that. And they're like, oh man, I never thought about that. I'm like, you're the one. Hey, what's up? Thank you, Colleen. I'm just me being me, honestly. Thank you. Again, that's not an overstatement. I'm so grateful when people tell me that because it means the world. I faced a lot of adversity when I did this. I had Les Brown, the famous motivational speaker, tell me that he could put me on stages, blah, 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 but he couldn't do this look or my swearing. And it was one of the toughest decisions I had to make, but I was like, Les, I love you. I think you're amazing. You saved my life, but I gotta be me. And when you make that determination to be you, warts and all, zits and all, whatever it is that it might be, guess what? Yeah, people are gonna not like you. People are gonna see you change. They're gonna see you become stronger. They're gonna see you become more confident. And guess what? That is a fucking accountability mirror right up to their face that they need to do the same. And what are they gonna do? Fight or flight. They're either gonna fight you and try to challenge you on everything that you're doing and saying, and oh, that's stupid, and why are you doing that? That's crazy. You know, Serena, my guest, she quit all of her paying jobs and started a nonprofit organization to help feed kids in Haiti. Good morning. You know, you just got to go for these things. You just got to go do these things. What's up, Garza? Hey, what's up? Hey, Sue Whitaker. You know, so when you love yourself, you know, that's amazing. So I ask you to look at your relationships. I ask you to look at the simplicity of your life. Are you happy in your relationships? Are you happy with your friendships? You know, I talk to people all the time like, I'm in this one-sided friendship and I always have to do the calling. I always have to do the planning and it just sucks. I'm like, what have you done about it? Nothing. I'm like, so you're miserable and you haven't done anything about it. What the fuck is that? Really? Talk to your friend. Oh, she'll get upset and she always takes it personal and I don't want to push her off the edge. Well, sorry, but friendship is a two-way street, ladies and gentlemen, and friendship is based on trust and honesty. So you need to go to your friend and say, hey, listen, I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I really love and care about you, and I really want our relationship to grow. However, when these things happen, this makes me feel. I feel. Go talk to your fucking friend. If she tells you to buzz off, go get a new friend. Problem solved. Either way. Listen to me. When you have those conversations, guess what? And I'm guilty of it. When you have those conversations, guess what? The truth comes out. And then you can make a decision. Am I going to put up with this shit anymore? Am I going to love myself more than I love the fact that I need significance and acceptance from this relationship? Or are you going to wish that person well? And I sincerely mean that. You wish them well and you say, hey, cool. Thanks a lot for letting me know how you are. I'm on this track to make myself kick ass. I'm on this track to make myself unstoppable. I want to be who I am. And you're holding me back. So good luck. And I've had to do that multiple times. Does it suck? Yes. Does it hurt? Yes. Do I still look back and think, maybe I should call that person, see how they're doing and try to save them some more? No. Wish them luck, wish them well. They need to be on their journey and you need to be on yours. So stop trying to save everybody else. Stop trying to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow or 6 months from now, because guess what? Life is uncertain. Life is uncertain. I'm on a street right now. Somebody could lose control of their car, run me over right now. That's the truth. It could happen. Hope it doesn't. I walked under a tree one time on this road and a tree branch nearly hit me like 5 minutes later. Not 5 minutes later, 5 feet later. You never know. So free fall into life, free fall into discussions, go experience shit. Stop living in scarcity, stop living in fear. So many of you guys are living in fear. 98% of your fears will never be realized. 98% of your fears will never be realized. Oh, I have a fear of heights. Why? Why do you have a fear of heights? I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Okay, why? Did you fall off a building once? No. Why does it make you feel uncomfortable? Well, yeah, there's space and depth perception, but you're not gonna get hurt, are you? Well, no. Have you ever been hurt being high? No. Okay, then why are you afraid of it? Why aren't you testing yourself? I went to the top of the Sears Tower in Chicago, scared shitless. Just the elevator ride fucking scared me. I don't like heights either, but guess what? I pressed my head against the glass because I'm like, I'm not gonna die. And sure, it was uncomfortable, but it was exciting too. That's why we go on roller coasters, right? Why do we go on roller coasters? We want the shit scared out of us for a momentary time because it's safe and we wanna live. That's like a controlled excitement. Well, life is not a controlled excitement. Life is a journey of adventure and purpose and wonderment. All I have to do is tell you, when you were a kid, I always love going through crosswalks when I'm doing these things. When you were a kid, did you try to control the future? The only thing you did was you wished for the future. Oh, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a spaceman. I want the new ColecoVision. I want a motorbike. I want a bicycle. I want this. You know, you didn't worry about controlling what was going to happen. You just went into it. You showed up at the first grade and you said, hi, you know? And then we get filtered and we get jaded and we get scared and all of that stuff from our childhood. So go back and look at, if you're being hateful, if you're miserable with yourself and you're miserable with your life, all of that starts with you. All of that starts with you. And I'm being dead fucking serious because I know that I've had to do my work and I still continue to do my work. And that's why I'm so passionate about personal development and coaching and speaking and mentoring, because if I could do it, you can do it. You know, it's just like this walking. You know, last week I was in excruciating pain. I'm not taking my pain medicine anymore. I haven't had a shot in a while. I'm not drinking. So I'm doing everything under the sun to make it better. And today's a good day. I'm actually walking pretty decent. And I'm stoked. Why? Because I'm letting go. Why? Because I'm treating myself better. I'm not eating inflammatory foods. I'm stretching. I'm doing all my exercises instead of saying, I don't feel like doing my exercises that are going to help me not be in pain, because I'm fucking lazy, right? I own this shit. That's why I tell you, every day you get up and you say what you're grateful for and you say your intentions. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. Have 5 intentions. For me, I intend to be a present and playful father today. For me, I intend on impacting the world with who I am and what I say. For me, I intend on being a good husband and a good person in the world today. For me, intention today is to take care of my body and nourish my mind. You know, keep growing, keep thinking. That's what you have to do. But please, going back to my original message, in case you're just joining it, let's stop the hate and divisiveness and these posts. You're not going to change anybody's opinion. You know, how about if you post, I don't like to wear a mask, but here's 17 other things that we can do, right? Here's 17 other things that we can do. You know, sometimes we have to do things we don't like, and I think that's where people are getting frustrated. I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I don't like this. Well, if you don't like something, then go protest. If you don't like something, go vote. If you don't like something, stop buying it from the person that you don't like. If you don't like something, stop watching the news, stop watching Facebook, you know, stop watching all these things that are pissing you off. Stop looking for the opportunity to get mad and start looking for the opportunity to be happy and fulfilled. And that really comes from giving. You know, one of the greatest gifts I get every day, most every day, is the fact that I've connected with at least one of you. And I talk to a lot of you, but at least if I connect with one of you and you guys, and you get some sort of enlightenment or inspiration or motivation or something out of that, I check off a box inside me and it says, that was done, like my intention. You know, that's what's amazing. Stop sharing that shit. Start sending out what's beautiful in the world. My friend Pamela Aubrey, she's working on a show where we're talking about positive news and what's going on great in the world. Like I said, 80% of the people in this world are amazing people. I believe that. I think 20% are all screwed up, and we need to find how to care for them and how to love them and how to fix the systems that are broken because these people are like that. You know, that's what this is about. This is about rehabilitation and investing in each other and growing each other and listening to each other. Stop with the fucking blah, 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 blah. Hit send. Okay, I'm on to the next post. Who can I fight with next? How about listening? How about picking up the phone and have a conversation? Say, listen, I don't understand why you like this. And have a conversation. 85% of communication is body language. 85% is body language. So if you're typing, you're only getting 15% of the message. And I know I've sent emails and text messages and messages that have been totally misconstrued just by the way that they perceived my message to be. And then they, for a day, for an hour, for whatever it was, they sat on it thinking that I was mad or thinking I was this. And then they check in with me. I'm like, no, I have no fucking idea why you would think that guy. You know, this is about self-responsibility. I guess is the ultimate idea of this video, is that you have to take responsibility of being the solution. And I get tired of saying that, but it's so true. Again, stop blaming, stop looking out at everything else that's causing you this, and pull up your bootstraps, get the fuck to work, figure out a plan, write it on paper, get an accountability partner, start taking care of yourself, start drinking water, start going for walks. Make sure that the 5 people you're around the most are kick-ass people. Make sure you're growing and learning every fucking day. And guess what? Your life will change. I promise. That's what I do. It works. It's amazing. It's really cool. All right, guys, I love you. I'm coming up to a kind of a major street here. So I will go back and check out the comments. But again, if there's any Facebook Lives or any topics you want me to consider, either for these or for my shows, Raw and Unscripted or Friday Night Live with Scott Goyette, let me know, because, you know, I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you personally and professionally, spiritually as I can, health-wise if I can. I'm not experts in those areas, but I think I am an expert in getting people to realize their own true value and their confidence and their authenticity, because it's so desperately needed in the world right now. You know, we're talking about masks that we put on over our face. How about the masks we put on every day to pretend to be somebody that we're not, to get people to like us, right? They're liking us for somebody who we're not. That's stupid. Think about that. That's stupid. Would you tell your kid to do that? No. I hope you don't fucking tell your kid to do that. Tell your kid to be him, her. You know, tell them to rock who they are and not give a fuck about what anybody else says. You know, but to each his own. All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you so much. Kick ass. Do me a big favor. If this video resonates with you, whoa. I'm about to get hit by a dog grooming van. Oh, well. Thank you. Told you it was kind of a busy circle, or busy street. Don't Facebook and live while you're walking. If you dig my videos, hey, I posted a bunch more walk and talk videos that I didn't know that were set to private. They're on my YouTube page. So if you dig these, and I know a lot of you guys do, please go check it out. I'm really trying to grow my numbers there. I'll just be transparent with you. The more YouTube subscribers I have, the more it shows up in the searches, and I can help more people. And that's all I want to do, is just help people. And so if you go over there, check out the playlist, Walk and Talk. I've also got the playlist of the Raw and Unscripted show, the playlist of Friday Night Lives, some other funny stuff, family stuff. It's youtube.com/the Christopher Rausch. Again, /the Christopher Rausch. Would appreciate you hit subscribe, hit the get alerts button, because we got a lot more crazy stuff coming up, a lot more great stuff coming up, a lot more educational workshops coming up. You know, I'm just getting fired up. So I love you guys. Let me know what you need. So appreciate you being here on the live. There's so many of you I want to thank, and you guys know who you are, but all of you, really. You guys are tremendous folks. I'm still doing the free coaching calls, so if you're interested in that, hit me up. Let's all make a difference. Let's all give our gift. Let's all get the fuck out of our own way and be a part of the solution, all right? I love you guys. Trying to see who else is on here. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Cindy, you guys rock. Amy, I think that is. All right, guys, I love you guys. Take care. How do I end this thing? All right, talk soon. Stay unstoppable.